Aloha and good day, friends and yogis. I'm Nicole Spirit. Puka Dog's in the house, special guest today. Super stoked. Thank you for joining. Today's little mini class is about the moon, Luna, the energy of what's considered the more feminine aspect or the yin part of the body. So we're just going to do a quick little session. If you have a block or a book close by, we're going to try half moon in a little bit, and so that would be very useful. Let's start by laying down. We're going to come down onto the yoga mat, and we're going to just let our body take a couple of moments to reset itself. Bring your shoulders down from your ears. Let your feet splay open. Just a mini quick shavasana. Just having 1 or 2 deep breaths here to just ask the body to repair, rejuvenate, relax. Then we're going to reach the right arm long, bring it above your head, and you're going to start to bring your toes on the right side away from your fingers on the right side. So you're opening up through the shoulder and the hip. You can even wiggle the fingers and toes. Good, so opening, this is the sun side of the body. And then we're going to open the moon side of the body. This is the Ha side in Hatha Yoga. Good, then gently bring the hip and shoulder back on the right, lower your right arm by your side, and take your left arm up and over. Then we're going to reach long through the right arm and through the right leg, like somebody's almost pulling your ankle and your wrist and opening up that left side of the body. This is your moon side, your yin side, or what's considered the Tha side in Hatha Yoga, which means moon. Sun, moon yoga, basically balancing the divine energies. You can wiggle your fingers and toes just to really get a sense of opening up that left side body. Good, and then mindfully bring your hip and shoulder back together. Lower that left arm and you can even shake and wiggle your hips a little bit if that feels good. It feels really good for me. All right, let's draw the knees in and up. Give yourself a hug in wind release pose. If it's available, lift the head, neck, and shoulders and just squeeze yourself into the shape of a ball. This should feel nice. And if it's available, you can rock and roll up. If not, you can roll onto your side and then gently push your way up. If you're rocking and rolling, you might get this nice spinal massage. Make your spine in the shape of a C, big letter C for Canada. A happy Canadian here. And then wherever we are, we're going to meet in a seated position. So another side stretch to just find that half moon pose. Take your right hand to the floor and bring your left arm over and just pulse a couple times into your right side body. This is pulsing into the liver, releasing any stored anger or frustration, and bringing in a sense of kindness and self-love. We could all use a little more of that. Good, then lift up, let's spiral the arms, do the other side. Left hand down, right arm up. If it's available, pulse into your side body, now into the stomach and spleen, releasing any stored nervous energy or tension, any worry energy. And then this also helps us come into our creative space. What are you good at creating? What are some of your positive hobbies? Let's release that energy now. Let's bring our arms to shoulder width apart. We're going to bring the thumb and the middle finger together, and we're going to do a spinal twist, what they call dynamic. Inhale, exhale, do it quickly. And if that doesn't feel good, then just do a slow movement. Hang out on one side each. Good. And we might even say a little mantra like, good day, spark of joy, happy, healthy, safe and free, safe and free, safe and free. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, slow it down, 2, and 1. Good, release your arms. Let's come onto all fours. Bring the back side up first, and then we're gonna hang for a moment, and then roll the full to standing. So now we learn Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. You can take your block and bring it into your right hand with the full length underneath you. Then we're going to take our right foot and turn it out. So you can mirror what I'm doing or basically do the opposite. I don't want to confuse you. All right, take your right hand and project it all the way to the floor. If you've never done this before, have a handy wall right behind you and just see what it would be like to balance your hand on that block. If it's available, you start to lift your left leg. Your right knee can be a little bit bent. If it's available, you come up to this nice full expression with that left arm lifted. Another option is left hand on the hip. See how you feel here. Good. Focus on something not moving. Let's hang out for one more breath. This one's not easy. As soon as I chat, I find I go out of balance. All right, bend that right knee, pick up your block, switch hands holding the block, move over to the other side of your mat. Turn those left toes out in the same direction that your block is facing. We're going to bring the block down to the ground, and maybe this is as far as you go. Maybe it doesn't feel good to lift your right leg here, and that's okay. Just practice balancing on the block. If it's available, you might draw your right arm up. You might bring your right leg up. And remember, you can always do this against a wall. So the wall right behind me, as an example, or a flat space in your house where you could feel this energy of just holding your core nice and strong, holding your balance. You can always have that left knee a little bit bent. You can look up at your fingers. That one's tough. Look out to the side or look down. One more breath here. Good. Super proud of you. Excellent little tutorial on half moon pose. Honoring our yin, our feminine, our moon energy. Bend your left knee, lower the right leg with some grace and control, and then we'll come back to a standing position. Let's bring the hands together at the heart. The light in me greatly honors and sees the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Hit the like button, and I'm so grateful for you. Take good care. See you next time.